What's up, guys? Get a warrior back with another video.
Speech off.
There we go. I'm doing my speech off. So, I was sitting at work today, and out of sheer boredom, looking through an online catalog of all the Marvel and DC Lego figures we've gotten over the years. I happen to own a lot of them. And I mean, we've gotten so many cool characters. Killer Frost, Daredevil, Morbius, Starfire, Deadshot, Atuma, Huntress, Miss Marvel, Black Cat, Taskmaster, Lobo, Hawkgirl, and Hawkman, Martian Manhunter, Black Canary, Katana, Firefly, Electro, Blade, awesome character, Deathstroke, Red Hood, Blue Beetle, Captain Cold, America Chavez. I'm surprised if you know who that is. Stargirl, Brainiac, Reverse Flash, Miss Marvel, Firestorm, Punisher, Ghost Rider. We've just Luke Cage. We've gotten so many good characters, but there's a lot we're still missing. And I wanted to cover like some of my top picks for characters that I would really like to see. Now, some of the characters that we don't have, I'll get out of the way here because we're probably going to get them within a year or so. Big one right off the bat is X-Men in general, all of them. Same with the Fantastic Four, and I assume like Doctor Doom, which we already have a Doctor Doom figure. It's just old. Silver Surfer. It's those they're making movies of to go with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I'm sure they're waiting till the movies come out just to go nuts. And then others like Echo, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Kingpin, Moon Knight, and King the Conqueror are characters that have been in Disney Plus shows, and Kang is going to be in Ant-Man. So, like, I'm sure we're going to get them. Like, they have to be on the way. And if they're not, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Lego? And for some honorable mentions, I want to throw out Arsenal, which is Green Arrow's sidekick, the Atom, Black Lightning, the Collector, and Vixen. We have all those characters, but they made them San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which is a long phrase that means extremely expensive. We're talking anywhere from $200 to a few $1,000s. Make slightly less detailed, maybe make those characters available for people who can't afford that, like me. And then lastly, I had thought about putting Destroyer on the list, the armor from the end of the Thor movie, but I think I'd rather have a set of that and then have several Asgardian characters that we're still missing. So past that, let's get into some of the characters that I think we should get. At the bottom of the list, and only at the bottom of the list because I'm sure we'll get there, is Galactus, major Marvel villain that I would not be surprised if he shows up after Kang. I figured he would be after Thanos, but nope. Next up is Batroc the Leaper. That is the character that Captain America fights in the Winter Soldier, the fight at the very beginning, which we didn't get any Winter Soldier sets. I think if we had, we would have gotten that character already. Arnim Zola and Baron Zemo, two other Captain America villains that I'm really surprised we haven't gotten. Again, Arnim Zola, probably because we didn't get any Captain America the First Avenger Lego sets. That came out before they started doing Lego Marvel. And then Baron Zemo, Captain America villain, but he's the entire reason the Civil War movie happened. And the Lego sets seemed to focus more on the battle between the heroes rather than the actual cause of it. Atrocitus, that's a DC character, Red Lantern, that I'm not really surprised we haven't gotten, but I think we should. Next up is Quake. She is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Was in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show back in 2016 and continued. Because that was like a 7-season show. We got other characters that showed up in Disney Plus shows, but we got them before then, like Luke Cage and Iron Fist. And then Punisher we got recently. But I think Quake should be made. Kraglin, Guardians of the Galaxy character that we might be getting with the Guardians Volume 3 sets, but I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. Wonder Man, another Marvel character that is supposedly getting his own Disney Plus show. I don't know how true those rumors are. If he does, I would not be surprised if we got him. Tigra, this is more of a niche pick. After reading the first Civil War comic back in like the 80s, I really liked Tigra. I thought it'd be really cool to get a Lego character over, so that might be more of a niche pick. Sentry, if you don't know who he is, I'm not surprised, but he's like the most powerful character in the entire Marvel universe as far as heroes go. He's literally like Superman. With all the one-off weird characters that we've gotten that aren't really tied to any movies, I'm surprised we haven't gotten him. Scar, who is the son of Hulk, shows up in the She-Hulk show, so we might get him in the upcoming Marvel Series 2 of minifigures. But I would not be surprised if we don't. Swamp Thing, another DC character that was, I don't even remember if he was part of the Justice League or not, but I really am surprised they haven't made him over the years. Black Mask is like one of the only Batman villains that we don't have, who is more popular than a lot of the characters they made during the Lego Batman movie run, and they still haven't made Black Mask. Surprise, shocker. Another character that I think we should get out of one of the Lego Marvel minifigure series is U.S. Agent. I'm shocked we didn't get him in the first one. I would have taken him over literally any of the What If characters. I mean, we got freaking 5 of them out of 12. That's a little overkill. I thought the show was not very good. Bullseye, I think they missed their chance with this guy. He should have been in the Daily Bugle set that came out because of the fact that Daredevil was in there. Is why I say he should have been in there, because he's more of a Daredevil villain from what I can tell. So yeah, they may very well have missed their chance unless he shows up in the MCU at some point. Which maybe they're making a MCU Daredevil show, so maybe he'll show up in there. Same with the next character, Elektra. I really hope she shows up in that Daredevil show so we can get a figure of her. Cloak and Dagger. More characters that, like, I don't know how popular they are. I think they're cool, and I'm surprised we haven't gotten them yet. Enchantress. I'm referring to the DC version. There is a Marvel Enchantress. This is one of those characters. They made a Suicide Squad branded set, and that's when this character was, the movie this character was in. In that set, you had Harley Quinn, the Suicide Squad outfit, and Deadshot in his Suicide Squad outfit, but you had a Batman in that set with his bike, and you don't have to throw Batman into every set to make it good. That Batman and that bike, remove that, keep it at a $20 price point, and just throw Enchantress in there. Would have been a perfect set. Yeah, they missed their shot. Next up, again, I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this one, is the Inhumans as a whole. Until they join the MCU, I doubt we'll get anything from them, which Black Bolt shows up in the new Doctor Strange movie. So, maybe? Solomon Grundy, not totally surprised we haven't gotten him. He is like a zombie. So, yeah. I still think we need him, though. Zatanna and Dr. Fate. I'm going to throw these as one and the same here. Two magic-based characters. I guess you could throw John Constantine in there, but he's not on my list. Both of these characters, we need to get both of them. They're really important characters for DC, and they have not made them. Ego should have been in one of the Guardians 2 sets. They missed their shot on that one, I think. I don't think we'll ever get him. Sadly, we should have. Dormammu, another character they missed their shot with. He should have been in the Doctor Strange set. They made one set for the original Doctor Strange movie, and the main villain of the movie wasn't in the set. What are you doing, Lego? What are you doing? Jessica Jones, another Netflix character from Marvel that we have yet to get, and I think she should be on the list. Next up, as a whole, Asgardian characters or Thor-centric characters, the Warriors 3, Hogun, Volstagg, and Fandral. That's who those are. Surtur, Sif, Odin, Heimdall, Kurse, Malekith, and Beta Ray Bill, kind of. He's just an alternate version of Thor. We have gotten so few Thor-related characters, and I think that's all due to the fact that we've only got sets for one of the Thor movies. With the Infinity Saga line that they're doing, going back and giving sets to older movies, I am hoping and praying they go back to one of the Thor movies. Again, that Destroyer armor with, and then throw in like a Thor, Sif, Hogun, Volstagg, and Fandral would be an amazing set. Just don't even throw Thor in. We have enough Thor. And that would be, I would buy it. Next on the list is Black Knight. After the Eternals movie, like, he has to be coming. There's no way. And then Lizard, major Spider-Man villain that we do not have. He was in No Way Home, and they butchered the sets as far as they could. I mean, I guess with the way it was planned out, they really couldn't use any of the villains from the movie. Yeah, that was a miss. What are you doing, Lego? Next is Black Adam. Another, what are you doing? We had a Black Adam movie last October, and again, they missed their shot. People are dropping the ball. Come on now. And the biggest, what are you doing of all, as far as I'm concerned, is Abomination. Again, he fell victim to the fact that we have never gotten sets for the old Hulk movie, which, other than Hulk vs. Abomination, what set could there be? Like that, you only need that set. That movie kind of sucked anyway. It only really deserves one set. But we don't have that character, and that is a crying shame. Although I am glad they brought him back in She-Hulk, and you see him in the Shang-Chi movie, and one of the funniest scenes in that movie where he's fighting Wong in the cage. That fight scene is hilarious. Gets me every time. But yeah, I mean, that is it for this video. I was absolutely bored out of my mind at work today. I had nothing to do, and we were just sitting there looking through the online catalog of the Marvel and DC characters, and I realized we've gotten so many cool characters, all the ones I listed at the beginning, but those are just the ones that we don't have. Some of them we do, but I really wish they would make them Comic-Con exclusives, release them somehow to where we can get our hands on them as poorer people. Notice I said poorer. Like Black Lightning and Atom are characters I really want, but they're locked behind $200, $300, and $400 paywalls. again, what are you doing, Lego? Same for Vixen. And then other characters, like the ones I listed right at the beginning, that I said weren't on this list, are characters that they have to be on the way. I mean, X-Men and Fantastic Four, they're coming to the MCU supposedly next year. Cannot wait for that. And then all the other ones have been in Disney Plus shows, and we're getting a second Lego Marvel series of figures at the end of this year. Thank God, because the first one was absolutely amazing. So hopefully we'll get all those characters pretty soon. I can't wait. And for any Lego fans out there, I hope you can either, because this is going to be good. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.